Centuries ago, a businessman lived in an old town in Italy. He lived with his beautiful daughter in a little hut, not far away from the town. He was running the biggest business of wooden furniture in the town. One day, his business met a big accident. His warehouse caught a big fire at night, converting all the stored furniture and lumber into ashes. This was a great shock for him. He owed a big sum of money to a loan shark, which he was supposed to pay after selling the furniture, which got burned in the warehouse. The man took this to his heart and got severely ill. The loan shark visited the businessman's home a week before the due date, reminding the businessman of his money. While he was leaving his house, the loan shark happened to see the pretty daughter of the businessman and fell in love with her. The loan shark was a very clever man. Since he knew that the devastated, empty-handed old man will not be able to pay back his money, he made an evil plan in his mind. He visited the old man on his due date, demanding his money back. The old man begged him for mercy, but the loan shark was adamant to get his money back right away. People gathered outside his house, watching the loan shark shouting at the poor businessman. Everyone was interested to see what will happen next. But no one was coming forward to help the old businessman. Some people asked the loan shark to delay the due date, so the poor man might be able to arrange the money to pay him. But he was very stubborn and asked him for the money right away. He called the police as well to investigate it. The old businessman was arrested for not paying his debt. At that moment, a man from the crowd came forward and suggested a solution to this problem. He spoke to the crowd, since the old man has nothing left to pay the debts, and he will never be able to make enough money. He is only left with his daughter. At the same time, the money lender is still unmarried. If he exchanges the girl's hand for his money, everything will get clear. Since this idea was looked at as disgusting. This man was the loan shark's friend, and he was speaking according to his plan. Everyone thought this was a nice solution. The loan shark agreed to it as well. The condition was to place a white and a black pebble into a bag. The girl was supposed to pick out a pebble from the bag. If it was the white pebble, the loan shark had to forgive his money loan to this poor businessman. However, if the pebble was white, the old man will have to give his daughter's hand into the loan shark's. The poor daughter of the businessman was worried after listening to this. She didn't like this ugly, greedy man at all. But she had to comply with this condition. While the loan shark's friend was putting the pebbles into the bag, she looked at his hands. He had placed 2 black pebbles in the bag. So that, whatever pebble she would pick, she will have to marry the loan shark. She had 3 options. The first was to refuse to pick any pebble, the second was to expose the loan shark's friend's cleverness, and the third was to sacrifice herself for her father's safety. That's where she used her brain, thinking out of the box, and came up with something unique. After she picked up a pebble from the bag, she immediately slipped and fell with the pebble, throwing it away, mixing it along with the other pebbles on the ground. She got up, cleaning dirt from her clothes, and said to the loan shark, "Oh, my bad. The pebble I picked is mixed with these other pebbles. Can you please show the pebble in the bag to see what was the color of the pebble I picked?" The other black pebble was found in the bag. The girl shouted, "It means the pebble I picked up was white." The loan shark was steamed. Now, he had to forgive his loan to the old businessman and his daughter. The moral of the story is, no matter how difficult the situation is, you can save yourself from it if you use your mind purposefully. So don't panic. And start thinking out of the box for solutions. Sometimes, when we face a difficult situation, we think we are in trouble, and we give up on it, exposing ourselves to the threats caused by it. We think that nothing can be done to avoid the dreadful situation. But hope always remains. We just need to keep this in mind and use our brains in the right way. This story is a perfect example of it. If you like this video, give it thumbs up. Share it with your fellows. Subscribe to Success Dose for more amazing content like this. Press the bell icon to stay updated with everything that we post. See you soon with another video.